Tylenol is a hot topic in the news right now, so let's talk about how it relates to what we do. Glutathione is one of the major master antioxidants in our body. What it is actually a tri-amino acid. So 3 amino acids together create the molecule glutathione. Glutathione is actually primarily produced in the liver intrinsically by our own bodies. So it's not something that we can readily get available by food sources in large quantities, and it's something that our body has to naturally produce. So it's a very important thing that we need to make sure our liver is functioning properly and producing enough adequate glutathione stores. What does glutathione do for our body? Great question. It is our master antioxidant. So what does that mean? It means that it plays a pivotal role in our immune system with helping to decrease oxidative stress, remove free radicals or harmful toxins in the body, and it's a major detoxifier. So glutathione is extremely important for our health overall and maintaining balance in our body, and it also is extremely important when we're sick. So when we're sick and we're insulted by oxidative stress or pathogens, it needs antioxidants like glutathione to be readily available to fight off those types of illnesses and insults to the body. So with glutathione being one of the most important things that we need, and it's naturally produced by the liver, it's something that we need our liver to be functioning properly. Now let's talk about supplementation of glutathione. Again, just like it's not very easy to get large amounts of glutathione from food sources, it's also difficult to take oral glutathione supplements that are actually processed and digested easily by the body. It's a large, complex molecule, so when you're taking these supplements, it's not usually all that readily available and digestible. The best way to supplement glutathione is honestly through IV infusion. So we offer glutathione, obviously, basically in every single infusion that we offer because of the importance of glutathione in everything we just talked about. However, there's always a however, the body produces its own glutathione, and we really don't want to mess with that. So over supplementation of glutathione can also be a problem. So truly, a balance of supplementation of glutathione, especially when you're sick or regularly, maybe monthly through IV infusion, is adequate, because what we really need is your body's liver to be functioning properly and producing its own glutathione. Certain therapies like ozone therapy actually help retrain your body to produce its own antioxidants like glutathione. So the nice thing about ozone therapy is it is the trigger to train your body to once again switch on the switches that allows the liver to produce its own glutathione. So it's not supplementing glutathione, it's retraining the body to produce its own. So ozone is a huge thing when it comes to retraining your body to produce its own antioxidants. IV vitamin infusions that include glutathione are extremely important because it will help supplement, especially when your stores of glutathione are low, like after an illness, during an illness. But we don't, again, want to overdo it because our body is naturally producing those stores of glutathione. So why is Tylenol such a big buzz in the news today? You all can research that on your own. But what I do want to talk about is that overuse of Tylenol or using Tylenol does get broken down by the liver. That's where it is metabolized. So what it can do is actually use up the stores of glutathione that is in your liver. So if you're sick and you need antioxidants like glutathione to kick in and you take Tylenol, it's very possible that your already low stores of glutathione can be depleted by the Tylenol even further. So in my opinion, that's why I'm hesitant to tell people to take Tylenol when they have things like a fever. Instead, I think it's more beneficial to allow the body to heat up and naturally warm up and become a more toxic environment for pathogens where a heat isn't good for them and they can't survive as readily available. As long as you keep the fever in a normal range, there's always exceptions, and definitely always are consulting our healthcare provider for these things. And then actually at that time would be a really good time to get glutathione as an infusion, because at that point your body is depleting itself of glutathione to fight off the pathogens. And so by giving replacement through IV infusion at that time, it would be a great time to get some glutathione. So what we know is that Tylenol is metabolized by the liver. It can use up the stores of glutathione, which already may be slightly depleted, and it may block the potential of the body to heal itself during an illness or other stress and insults. So let's all do our own research. Let's talk to our own healthcare providers, but let's remember that our bodies are meant to heal themselves. Listen to what I just told you. We make our own master antioxidant that takes care of oxidative stress, kills pathogens, repairs the body, helps detoxify us. And if we give our body the things that it needs to do that properly, and every once in a while supplement when it's needed, because our body needs to be able to catch up or keep up with this toxic world that we live in, then we should really be able to manage illness and sicknesses and viral infections without certain pharmaceuticals. Think about it, research it, and let me know what you think.